Alright. Looks like we're ready to get started. Boy, today was a buzzer day. Let's see, let me recount all the announcements we had. So yeah, so first and foremost, that Sonic 3 trailer was amazing. I'll get back into that in a second. Nintendo just decided to be like, hey guys, surprise, it's another Castlevania game. Which came out today. They were literally like, hey, it's came out tonight. And then we got the announcement of, was it, Capcom's Fighting Collection 2, which includes Power Stone 1 and 2, which I've only had those copies on the Dreamcast. So to be able to get my hands on it when I get started next year is fantastic. Now I've been calling for a remake for years. I guess it's not happening, but you know, it is what it is. But that was the announcement. I think those were the main announcements I was looking at. Castlevania, Fighting Collection, Sonic 3. Oh, apparently Epic Mickey demo came out today. Oh, I did hear about that. Tales of Grace. I haven't played it, but I don't really play too many Tales games. I think the only one I really played was like Tales of Symphonia. Oh yeah, and then there was some Japanese game that was announced in the Japanese Direct. I think that might have been it. Hi, Sora. You're very focused right now. And that makes me nervous, because if it's focused, it means there might be something flying around here. And you haven't been very good at your killing bugs job. I've had to fly swat a few things. Things that came in through my window. But going back to the Sonic thing, so... Because it was crazy, because it was like, everybody was like, bro, when is this Sonic trailer supposed to come out? Like, nobody... Everybody was like, is it gonna be here? Is it gonna be here? And just nobody announced it. And then they were like, okay, yeah, we're gonna drop it Tuesday. And we're like, are you sure? And they're like, yes, it's coming out Tuesday. And we're like, okay. So I think I woke up and then I was getting ready for work and I was like, okay, let me hop on YouTube and check the trailer. So my understanding, I feel like this is gonna probably be part Sonic Adventure 2 and part Shadow the Hedgehog. Though I don't know if they really want to give a hedgehog a gun. That's for a PG movie. I mean, they might get Shadow to say damn, but I don't know if they'll give him a gun. But yeah, no, I mean, the CGI, I feel like the CGI for this movie is just top notch. Like, CGI for the previous movies were like fine, but the CGI for just looks really, really clean. And there's like a scene in the trailer where he's like skating on the water. And that whole sequence, I was like, bro, that's like the smoothest skating animation I've ever seen him do in any games. It's nuts. And I mean, Keanu sounds fine. I mean, he sounds angsty. He doesn't sound like Keanu. I mean, I know he's gonna be voiced by Keanu, but it doesn't sound like Keanu. I hate when it's like a voice actor, or not even a voice actor, just actor. Like, not people who dedicatedly are voice actors, but just actors. and you just hear their voice, and I'm just like, bruh, this is so and so. You're not even trying. You're just like for example, like since Mufasa's coming around on the same time, the Beyonce played one of the characters in the I don't even call it live action Lion King. I'll call it CGI Lion King because it wasn't even live action. It was CGI. It was all CGI. There was no humans in it. So the CGI Lion King had Beyonce in it, and I was just like, bro, it's just you. I don't hear the character Nala, I just hear Beyonce. Like, that's just you talking. So, the fact that Keanu just sounds fine. You know, so, I mean, I feel like he's done voice acting work before. I just can't remember which movie. If I have to look up his credentials. But I feel like he's done voice acting work before. Interesting. Yeah, Nolan North and that's right. He was in Cyberpunk because that's right. The we love you, Keanu, and he's like, I love you, where he's on stage. I remember that. And then apparently that person who shouted that got like a collector's edition of Cyberpunk. Actually, he did the mocap and the voice acting for Cyberpunk because he was like actually in there. Like that was him. But he played Johnny. I think it was like some character named Johnny. I never played Cyberpunk. I've seen the anime, but I've never played Cyberpunk. I just know when Cyberpunk came out, it was a problem. It was a pretty big problem. It apparently was crashing everywhere and all this other stuff. But, yeah. Trying to find his credentials. Because he's definitely been in stuff before, outside of Cyberpunk. People try to sue Cyberpunk for being broken. Oof. Okay, well, he was in the Matrix game, which probably was just whatever. So Cyberpunk, he's only been really in 3 games. Cyberpunk, and then the Matrix games. Okay, well that's just video games. What about like actually voicing? I don't think he's really. I mean, if he doesn't really do much voice acting good, I mean, good on him for like doing well. You know, because it's an actor can sometimes be a good voice actor, but not all the time. I don't think he's really known. He hasn't really done. I mean, he's like done narration, but narration's a little bit different. That's weird. Oh, wait, apparently he was in Toy Story 4. Okay. I've never seen Toy Story 4. I think I refuse to see Toy Story 4. He plays somebody named Duke Kaboom. I don't know who that is. Okay, and then yeah, they have Sonic throughout here. Excuse me. So yeah, no, good on him. He hasn't really done much voice acting role, but for what he has done, you know, he's doing a decent job. Yeah, no, I'm excited for the movie. It's supposed to come out in December. I mean, it looks good. It's going to be incredibly awkward when we go to see the movie. I'll probably go to a group with my friends because they're probably going to show Marie. I mean, we see Marie in the trailer, but Marie most likely is gonna die somehow, and I I'm having a hard time believing they're gonna shoot a 12-year-old in a PG-rated movie. Usually when you're trying to explain a death scene in like a quote-unquote kids movie, explosions. Just use it. Feel like they'll probably use explosions. But you never know. There's been some rough PG movies over the years, so they could try. Yeah, no, I mean, Mark Hamill. Oh yeah, no, Mark Hamill's one of those things where he's a really good actor, but also I think he's a better voice actor. Cause he's fine in Star Wars, and I've seen him in he was in another show. He was in some night show that was on the History Channel. I forgot what it was called. He played some old guy, but he plays a fantastic Joker. And somebody, actually, I think it was my boyfriend who told me this. He played Majima in the original Yakuza. I think that's the trivia I heard. He played, because Yakuza only had one dub so far, and they got Mark Hamill, which is he doesn't remember doing it. I don't blame him. I heard the dub was not very good, but I mean that's still impressive. Actually, you know what? Yeah, he was in Yakuza, and then he's in Kingdom Hearts. He plays he's Master Ericus. I have to admit, okay, I don't know who the ADR was for Birth by Sleep, but they got some balls on them to not only get you got Mark Hamill in Birth by Sleep, and you got Leonard Nimoy. That's like two of the biggest sci-fi guys like on the planet, Luke Skywalker and Spock. And you got both of them in a Kingdom Hearts game. Like how do you explain this to them? They're like, hey guys, this is like a Disney Square Enix game. You're gonna be playing masters, like old dudes who used to be friends, but now they're kind of like opposing each other on each side. And yeah, we're gonna have you voice this person, and we're gonna have you voice this person. Even though Leonard Nimoy probably got the better end of the stick because he technically played the main villain. He was in multiple games. Yeah, no, when I learned, because I think Purposely came out like 2010, but when I heard about that, I was like, bro, you got Mark and Leonard Nimoy in the same goddamn game. That's impressive. Like, I literally cannot think of any other voice actor, actually, probably one. Kingdom Hearts 1 actually had some pretty big names, and then they basically were like, okay, we gotta use some cheap replacements. Cause one guy, I mean, you had like Mandy, I think Mandy Moore was in there. Like, Mandy Moore was pretty big at the time in the early 2000s. Like, she was in I feel like every other movie Mandy Moore was in, or she was doing an album. Cause she played Aerith. She was in Kingdom Hearts 1 Aerith, whatever it's one. We had Billy Zane. What's crazy is Billy Zane actually, that was his only Kingdom Hearts role, but he actually kind of knows how to like sketch Ansem, which is funny. Like, there were like some people go up to him like at conventions. They're like, "Hey, you remember doing Ansem?" And he's like, "Yeah, no, of course." And he'll sketch Ansem, and it's actually a decent Ansem. So we had Billy Zane, we had Mandy Moore, we had Cristiano Ronaldo. I think they also were just taking people from like the Disney Channel. So she, I think, played Yuffie. Lance Bass, that's right. Dude, Lance Bass played a really good Sephiroth. I'm a little mad they replaced him. I thought he did a fantastic job as Sephiroth for what level he got. Yeah, no, he did a fantastic job. I actually thought 2 was still him, and they're like, no, it's actually somebody else. And I was like, seriously? No, I can understand it. Yeah, no, I thought he did a really good job as Sephiroth. Who else did they had? Right, yeah, no, I think, yeah, he gave his voice, I think, a very distinction, like a very unique distinction. And that's really was the first time we ever heard Sephiroth, because his previous roles was in the PlayStation 1 game. We never heard him speak. So the fact that they were like, yo, let's give a gay guy Sephiroth's voice. Oh, who did Cloud? Hold on. This is bothering me now. Yeah, no, they had a really good cast in the first game. It was a very, very good cast. And I think when 2 came around, they basically, all the people who were, or at least for the Final Fantasy characters, everybody who voiced the Final Fantasy 7 characters at least, and Advent Children, came, what happened? Came back and did 2. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was like, the game screen's not popping up. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, personally, and I've met Richard Epcart. He's a really cool person. He's so down to earth. He's really chill. He's really funny. And I still think he does a great job at Ansem or Ansem Xehanort. But it's just something about Billy's delivery in the first game that just still hits. Like, especially towards the end. Like, some of the lines, his line delivery is just so great. It's like, you know so little, and it's like, or what was the other famous line? Oh my god, what is it? Oh, what is that? It is like I'm blanking on like one of my favorite lines of all time. I'm blanking. Oh no, I'm blanking incredibly hard. You understand so little, or God, how did it go? It's like you understand so little. Oh, I think it's like you've come this far and yet you still understand so little, or something like that. But it is a fantastic line. And I've saved it somewhere because I always send that to some people in my Discord. Bro, okay, hold up. This is bothering me. Where the hell is this? Hang on, guys. Hang on. I'm having a mental hiccup. I hope I didn't accidentally delete this. I'm gonna be very upset. I've saved this for my Discords for a reason. Well, I have a lot of cat pictures. Bro, okay. You know what? We might have to find this later. This is bothering me now. I just know I had it, and for some reason I just cannot seem to mysteriously find this thing. And it should be in my downloads. It's not. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, there's so very much to learn, but you understand so little. I always crack up laughing at that line. Bro, what is going on? Aha! I found you. Okay, I just want to make sure I still had that. Where did I lose it? Oh. Okay. I do need new glasses, but I need glasses. Oh, I can't see for shit. Okay, where am I physically? I'm here. But yeah, I think Billy Zane does a really good impression of Ansem. Doggy. Surprisingly, he's not. But I guess he's by himself, so that's why. If I probably bumped into him, he probably will fight me. like, you want to fight? I'm like, no. Okay, I need to make a little more money because I spent a shit ton of money. I need more money! And I'm going the wrong way. Okay, actually, because we just got a whole bunch of businesses, so let's see how this goes. Oh, let's work on this guy for a little bit for a second. I still can't believe that in 2 we also got Jesse McCartney. Jesse McCartney actually likes playing Roxas as well. Like he'll actually like take pictures with people with Kingdom Hearts stuff, and he's like, yeah, no, he loves the game. And then David Gallagher, I don't know what David Gallagher has done outside of Riku. He's just like, I know he was in a TV show like early 2000s, but like I'm just like, have you been in anything else but Kingdom Hearts? Like, is Kingdom Hearts the only thing paying your bills right now? Oh yeah, somebody made a joke about that. They were like, you either live long enough to be on a Disney Channel, or you die and become a Kingdom Hearts character. Because I think one plays Roxas, one plays Yozora, and then I think the other one isn't even voice acting. Oh no, they had a picture of, I think, like Josh Bell or one of them, whichever, Jig, whatever, whichever one it was. Ah. I need to know this. What do you do outside of Kingdom Hearts? Because he did a lot of movies as a kid, so he probably gets a lot of revenue? Not revenue. That's what I'm looking for. Residuals. Uh-oh. It's just an accidental plate. Sounds like she wants to do the cooking though. Bruh, David Gallagher has not been in any film since like 2013. It's been over 10 years. What is he doing on television? Seriously, I'm kind of curious. Okay, he hasn't really been in any. He's been in guest stuff. Bro, literally, it's just been Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts has been his only recent thing. Kingdom Hearts is the only thing keeping the lights on in his house. Bro. That is nuts. Yeah, Cole Sprouse was in Riverdale. Yeah, Cole, I think, does acting. I think Dylan quit acting. I don't think he really does, like, I don't think he does acting anymore. Yeah, he played one of the main kids in Seventh Heaven. I would know because my mom watched that show, like, religiously. Like, she would turn on the channel on, like, or what was it called? Was it Seed? No, it wasn't Seed. What do they call it? WB? Some, I think it was like WB or something. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, literally he just does Kingdom Hearts. I think that's probably one of his favorite roles. So that's probably why he keeps coming back. I think he likes voicing Riku. But also, it's just kind of like... Because, I mean, he doesn't really do acting, but he probably likes voicing that character.
Yeah.
That's nuts. I mean, that's kind of what, Going back to Star Wars. Is his name Jake Lloyd? I think his name is Jake Lloyd. Jake Lloyd was a kid actor who played young, Anakin Skywalker, but he got so bullied after Phantom Menace, he's like, I quit. Yeah, no, I do know about Dylan Spalsa. He owns, yeah, that's right, he owns a alcohol brand. Yeah, he does more business stuff, but I think his brother does more acting stuff. But yeah, no, Jake Lloyd was like, I'm done. He's like, he basically was in like 3 roles. He was in Star Wars. He was in Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then, I think he was in something else, but I don't remember what the 3rd movie was. It was Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's like, I... Okay, let's, we keep... No, we can go this way. Can I go this way? I can make a turn over here. Okay. Bro, why y'all keep bothering Bob? Y'all always keep hanging out around Bob. Like, Bob's just, like, minding his business, and y'all just, like, keep disrupting his shrine. Here's that thing I just did. Something I unlocked. I think I unlocked it. Didn't I? Oh, okay, away. No, nice. Oh, Troy Baker. Yeah, Troy Baker's really cool. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I had a chance to meet Troy Baker. No, hold on. No, I met Nolan North. And I had to drive to some, like, random obscure convention, like, an hour and a half away, because that was the closest I've ever seen him. And I brought my Uncharted box set. Not box set, but my Uncharted case for him to sign. And he was really cool. Like, we took, like, because I paid him for a selfie and an autograph, and he was like, hey, when you pay for a selfie, I'm going to get you, like, at least 12 selfies. So we had, like, we did different poses. We're like, okay, pose, 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 and he was great. He's voice actor. I haven't had a bad interaction with a voice actor. Most of them are, like, really nice to their fans. I really like the voice actors that are also, like, that tend to stay later than normal. They were like, hey guys, you know, I understand the autograph session's at, like, ends at 2, but, like, I'm gonna try to stay here for, like, another hour. Like, I think even an Anime was, not Anime USA, no, where's it? No, Anime NYC, that's what I'm looking up. So Anime NYC, I think Alex Lee was there, and he was mad at the staff for how they handle his line. He's like, hey guys, I'm so sorry that, like, a bunch of you got kicked out rudely, And then he was like, yo, if you want to come by from this time to this time, I will make sure to get all of you guys and make sure you guys get to the front of the line if you were kicked out. Which is like really cool. Robbie's really nice. Robbie Damon, I think one time he had a thing where he was like, it was like a Sunday, so basically it was the last day of the con. And he was like, listen, I'm going to be in the dealer's room all day just signing autographs to make sure, you know, before we close. Hey, friend. What? Dang, everybody's getting beat up in these alleyways. Damn. No, Laura Bailey is, I'm trying to remember if I met Troy. Or maybe I'm confused. No, she's married to Travis Willingham. So I definitely remember meeting Travis and Laura Bailey. I just never met Troy before. I think the fact that you're pairing them, and they both, the Troy starts with D, with Travis, Troy. I think that was confusing me. I was like, I definitely know I met Laura Bailey. And I remember I was there because her husband was all sitting next to her when I got the autograph, and I was like, it's not Troy Baker though. It's Travis. Yeah, Troy Baker and like Laura Bailey were in like a lot of projects together. I think years ago, I remember she came to Otakon, and I went to her Q&A, and I think that was around the time I actually I got Catherine, and I think I asked her a question about Catherine. I was like, hey, I just picked up Catherine, so that was I was like, the voice acting in there was, I was like, it was very questionable and interesting, and she was kind of laughing at that. And she's like, yeah, it was pretty awkward doing that with Troy. And I'm like, I believe it. And she's like, Troy's like a brother to me. And I'm like, yeah, and you're being, in the game, with your voice acting, you're being very sexual. And I was like, bro, this had to be so awkward in the voice acting booth. Yeah, she's done like a million roles. I can't even... I still need to... Excuse me. I still need her to... I still need my infamous DVD signed, because... not Infamous the game. I don't know why I said Infamous. Fruit Basket. I got not Yuri Lowenthal. Not Erica Bell, because Erica Bell plays Yuki. Bro, oh my god, I'm blanking on this man's name. He played Gyo. And I sat in line for like a good like 40. Jerry Jewell. So I got Jerry Jewell, because for the longest time I had my 2000. When did it come out? 2001. I had my 2001 Fruit Basket DVD. So not even the remake that came out like 2018 or 2017, whenever it came out. So I got Jerry Jewell's autograph. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get Eric Vol, because he doesn't show up at cons anymore. Or he only shows up at like Texas cons. And then I need to somehow get Laura Bailey to sign my free pass. At least I want Laura to sign it. If I can get Laura to sign it, then at least I have my Toru and my Kyo, and I'll just forget about Yuki. But Oh man. Some upgrades? I gotta pay for upgrades now? I think I've lost track of how many voice actors I've met. I think at the top of my head, I've probably seen everyone that I've absolutely wanted to see. Like, I think my top favorite was, like, I had to see Steve Bloom. I think I've seen him, like, 3 times now, so I'm satisfied. I don't know if I ever want to stay in line again, because his lines are stupidly long. But I understand he's, like, incredibly popular. I got to meet Yuri. Yuri's line was completely stupidly long. That's probably how I injured my foot. I've had an injured foot since, like, February, which is, I went to some convention in February. No, March. Or late February, I can't remember. And I injured a muscle on my foot. And it hasn't healed since, because I rested, but you really need to, like, not walk. Like, you cannot be on this foot. And I'm like, well, I have to walk everywhere. I have to drive. Was it in April? I thought it was, it may have been, like, late March. I thought it was earlier than that. Bro, Yuri will still... This is the reason why I think Yuri will always come back to anime. Because I made him... blue screen. Okay, if you say it was April, it was April. I made him blue screen because I made him sign... I wanted to have him sign something in Odin Spear because I was playing Odin Spear in Persona 4 at the time, but I didn't want to do stereotypical Persona 4. But I didn't have any Odin Spear, like, disc or case because I had it digitally. I know, but I thought it was March. I don't know. Listen, ever since the pandemic, my sense of time has been just off. I still think last year was, like, probably 2021. I was like, bro, my cat's not this years old. Like, have I really had him for this long? And I'm like, y'all. Anyway, I made Yuri Lowenthal blue screen because I brought my volume 1 of Rape Master because I like the Rape Master manga better than the anime, but I've watched the anime's fine. But I had the first DVD and I brought it to him and he was just in awe, and he was like, this was my very first major role, and he was just so giddy, like he was just like, ah. And he signed it and I was like, yeah. Yeah, no, I really do think that's why when I meet voice actors, I try to find roles that are still fairly popular, but not as, like, the main thing. Like, if you were to go up to, for example, like, Robbie Damon, he's probably gonna get a lot of Akechi. He's probably gonna get a lot of Spider-Man. What has been his other big roles? Like, a lot of stuff he's signed. He's probably gonna get a lot of Promptos. So, a lot of Promptos, a lot of Spider-Mans, a lot of Akechis. Probably his top 3. But, like, and he does, like, convention videos, too. You know, and one time he came across this, like, obscure thing, and he went up to Ray, and he's like, Ray! Ray! Oh my god, look, somebody brought such and such, and he was so giddy. Oh shit, I still need to get Ray Chase. Actually, I have to do that. I need to get Ray Chase to sign my 15. I saw him at a con. I forgot my 15K, so I had him sign one of my con journals. And he was like, a journal is as good as a case. That sounds incredibly difficult. It's like, hey, can you sign my, like, Japanese copy of Persona 1? You probably gotta get the PSP version. Interior chocolate is now available. Okay. The struggle. She's like, hi. It's too chocolate. Okay, what does chocolate look like? What was the difference? What? It's the same shit. What? What? Wait, is only my platinum girls are like out here? I can't talk to you, you're just there. Okay. What was the difference? I don't know what changed. What did you do? Okay, hold on. I'm looking. Okay, I'm looking. Okay, change it back. What am I seeing? Okay, let's go back to standard. What was the difference? And the damn tables changed. That was all it was. It was just the tables. Bro. That, okay, you rip off. Oh my god. It may be the walls. I don't know. Okay, the walls are slightly darker and the tables have changed. Okay, whatever. 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 There was always a, my sister always tells me about, I forgot the lady's name, who I think is in Persona, but she also does, she's in Persona 2, I think, but she also does the clicker noises in Last of Us. I don't know her name, but I remember my sister taught me that one time. Misty Lee. I want to say she also did Persona. Okay. Or maybe I misremembered the oh wait, there's more. No, I don't remember. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about apparently. Dude, who was she in Fire Emblem? Oh, you're only in the mobile game. Mobiler. Maybe it's just not on Wikipedia. Maybe it's just not on Wikipedia. Okay. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I don't know what clearly I got whatever the trivia was wrong. Copy of P2 EP on PS1 for VA signed. They'll be shocked you're carrying around a $1,000 used game. That's crazy. I actually went to one of those retro video game booths that they have at cons sometimes. I don't buy anything in there because I think that shit's sketchy. Oh, a new girl has joined. Who do we get? Can I? Okay. Who is new? Oh, they're probably talking about I. Okay. She's like, hello. I actually don't want to get rid of that outfit. I actually like her outfit a lot. Maybe I'll fix her hair, but I don't know. Oh, what is the game? There's a game I remember, and they had it at the retro store booth, and it was like, I thought it was sold for. Now I remember. I think it was something on the Sega Genesis, or it was either Genesis or Dreamcast, and it was blocked. Part of the case was blocked by something. And I remember I was going to reach for it to see, like, oh, hey, you know, this is a very rare game. And it was only $120. And when I go to pull the disc out, or not disc, but the case further out, there was another zero at the end. It wasn't $120. It was $1,200. And I immediately was like, put that shit back where it came from. $1,200 for a Dreamcast game. Granted, it was a Japanese Dreamcast game that didn't have that many prints, but was like popular, and I'm blanking on it so hard now. But I'm like, $1,200. 1200 $100. $100. Oh hey, I can do customer service with IE. I want to say yes, but I can't remember. It might have been Skies, because Skies' Arcadia is like, it's like you want to shell out $5,000. I can't remember. I think Skies Arcadia is probably closer to like 800. But still incredibly stupid. I'm just like, why? Like, why does it cost an arm and a leg for these things? Oh dear. Oh, I can't choose a song. I have to just pick it. Okay. Oh my god. Here we go. These moves. I like how he has an eye patch. Oh. Oops. Ah, I forgot what fever does. Or I forgot how to press fever. Oops. Oh, L1. Okay. Oh. I think I won anyway. I was trying to be fancy. Good lesson. Oh, wow.
Hi.
Yeah, I think I bought a, I still remember I got a copy. I bought a copy at a retro store of Ninja Storm 2. And I was like, does it work? And they're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was like, but does it work? And they're like, yeah, 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 yeah. And I was like, okay. And then I gotta load it in, and I can't even get past the main menu loading screen. I couldn't even play the game, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? Maybe I can fix your hair or accessories. Dude, and then I try to like see if I can like sell it to GameStop, and they're like, we'll give you 2 cents. And that's actually what they told me. 2 cents. I paid $17 for it. 2 cents. $700,000, Jesus. Hold on, what? Bro, that's like a $1 million. Oh my god. No, thank you. not change her hair. Oh, what? Wait, what? Actually, this is really funny because for like a while when I couldn't, so when we had the pandemic and everything was shut down, I couldn't get my hair done. So for the longest time, I legit just had this haircut for like months. Like I would just like wash my hair on my own, and then I would just braid them into pigtails, and it got so bad that my mom started calling me Pippi Longstocking. I was like, she's like, okay, Pippi. And I'm like, jeez. Yeah, this is a famous idol haircut. Like, everyone in the 80s had this haircut. I don't know, I'll just probably keep her as that, see how she does. Oh, the Pippi days? Yeah. Alright, let's see who's, not here. Okay, you're tired, you're tired. You're kinda tired. Alright, let's put my second platinum on top. Okay, you're good. Okay. I think you guys will be fine. Okay, I do have I do have a question. So at the bottom where it says looks, what does the circle X triangle means? Like, are those, what is that supposed to mean? It's just... Oh, it's a rating system. Okay. So she's just all triangles. What does triangle mean? Okay, so you're triangle, this bronze, but you're silver's X circle circle triangle. Oh, okay, so double circle, circle. Okay, so She's not very funny. Yuki. Okay. Interesting. Okay. That's nice to know. Yeah, we got more people. For some reason I haven't gotten anyone in the Mercury area. Okay, let's do this. Oh, oops. Oh yeah, I didn't understand it. I just see if they're smiling really big, and I just was like, okay. I look at the smiley face. That's what I base it off of. Oh, hold on. Okay, I've been doing Mars. Okay, I've been doing you. Okay, so I got 3,000 here. Let's do Venus. Let's try to get some Venus people. Ooh, look how pretty we all look now. Now that we got 2 platinums. Okay. See, I just look for a smiling face. Matching the quality. So he's a party person? Oh, it's by color? Oh, color. Okay, let's try that. Oh, party! Okay. Okay, so he's looking for love. Mega rich, Jesus. Okay, he doesn't seem to like anybody. And everyone else kind of pisses him off. Yeah, he looks not happy. Okay, he wants to party. Nope, still got nobody else. Oh, okay. At least he's not upset. Oh, he's like, check please. Okay. Yeah, you want somebody that talks. See, I didn't realize it was color coded. Oh, okay. So I have those. So okay, I don't know. That was another thing I wasn't paying attention to. When I did the Sunside Fever, I didn't realize I had to actually. I thought it went for everybody. I didn't realize because some people are glowing. I don't really have anybody to talk. Okay. Do a little bit better talking. Oh, here we got the fancy cutscene. I like how she has that nervous, like, eh. Cracks me up. Ooh, Mega Rich. Okay. Dude, you don't like anybody. Oh, he wants Yuki. Yuki's a little bit busy. Okay, hang on. Can I switch you out? Okay. There we go. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. Dude, that dude is popping out a lot of money. Look at him. Look at him. Mega Rich dude is popping out a shit ton of money. Okay, somebody want to check. Okay, whatever. Wealthy! Does not like anybody. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Can I... Okay, let's put you here. And then... You still don't like anybody. Okay, what if I hit you with that? That makes you happy. Ah. Oh, ooh. I thought I got you. He literally sat down and it was done. Ooh, okay, so basically when I don't give gifts, I get like a shit ton more money. Dang, Yuki! It's still going! Oh my god. She went up like, what, 4 levels? Well, remember, she was also with that, like, mega rich guy. And then I sunshine him. Hey, sweetie. But yeah, Yuki put in the work. Nice.
Arigatou gozaimashita.
Arigatou gozaimashita. Oh, that's kind of sketchy. Alright, let's go speak to Bob. Hey, Bob. Bobby. Bobby Bone. Bobby the Bobster. Bobby, Bobby, Bobby! Robert. It's like, use his respectable government name. Robert. Yo. Did y'all see that? So I was doing the little kick spin move with their legs in the air, and the dude just punched me in the face mid spin. Like, I was doing that, and he just punched me in the face. Oh man, that was funny. I know, it's... it still cracked me up. Hi, Bob. Oh, I guess I have to go here for my thingy. Casting coal. We get another girl. Okay, can we get to my, like... Okay, you look pretty. Okay, you're gold. I'll take you. What makes me mad is that, like, I just want a new Castlevania game, like an actual good new Castlevania game. Not Lords of Shadow. I don't like Lords of Shadow. Lords of Shadow was stupid. But like a nice, like, good, maybe 2D, 2.5 Castlevania game. I tried to get into Bloodstained, but I wasn't crazy about it. I know it's near the same dude, but I wasn't crazy about it. The plot made, like, no sense. I tried to make it make sense, but it made no sense. Are you going to my club, ma'am? No? No pass? Okay. Ow, my hand's cramping up. Why is my hand cramping up? Get like a little stretch. Okay. Alright, we'll do one more of these and then we'll actually maybe try to get through the plot. As much as this is very addicting and I like making money, I should just not do this all the time. But I can't help it. I wanna be your girl. Check out, oh, plot. See, there's two versions of plot. You have plot, and then you have plot, at least by anime definition. I bet they showed up. Is this cool bar looking dude? Yeah, cool bar haircut. The former? Plot.
Huh?
Seriously, who are you? I'm messing with them. Get that weeb trash. Listen. I'm gonna talk to you, chat, for a second. I'm gonna talk to you. It's just me and you, chat. Sometimes. Actually, let's pick a thing to drink more while I'm doing it. Okay, chat. Okay. Listen, sometimes it's good to watch some good anime. Some nice, solid animation with some nice plot, just actual plot, and good story progression. But sometimes, you listening, chat? Sometimes, it's nice to watch the trash. It's not always good for you, but sometimes it's nice to watch the trash. Because it may not have plot, but it has some plot. And that is what we call cinema. I will admit, occasionally I will watch some trash. Whether I finish it or not, I don't know. But I will proudly say, hey, I'm watching blah blah blah. I think the last quote unquote trash show I saw, I think the English title was called Domestic Girlfriend. But just in the first episode, this is how wild it was, chat. Just in the first episode alone, you have the main character who has a one-night stand with a fellow classmate. I think he just meets her, like, there was like a get-together at a karaoke bar, and I guess like they left and just had a one-night stand. He doesn't really know. He just knows that they go to school together, right? And then, like, I guess like the next day or something, he's back at school, and we learn he actually has a crush on one of his teachers, right? There's like a high school teacher or something like that he has a crush on. Stupidly, some voluptuous looking woman, because this is trash anime we're talking about, right? And he goes home. This is just the first episode, literally all the first episode. He goes home and he has a conversation with his dad. And his dad's like, son, I'm getting remarried. And he's like, oh, hey, congratulations. Who's the lucky girl? And he introduces the lady he's getting remarried to. His dad's getting remarried. The lady his dad is getting remarried to is the mother of the random girl he had a one-night stand with and the teacher he has a crush on. And they all move into one house together. No, I didn't say Domestic Girlfriend was good. I said it's trash, so I watched it. Doesn't mean it's always good. It's a trash anime because literally half the time he's just like, should I bang my not related stepsister or is the other person? And I'm like, what type of garbage soap opera is this? But it's trash, and sometimes you just gotta watch trash. It's so bad, but I was like, you know what? The plot was just a little bit intriguing that I had to take a bite. I'm like, what is happening here? And then, like, I think, like, the teacher is having an affair with, like, some other person. but he still like has a crush on his teacher, and it's just so much. It's just dumb flirting around, and I'm just like, will he? Won't they? And I'm like, it's soap opera trash, man. That's what it is. It's soap opera trash. I never said it was good. But I was convinced to watch it because I'm just like, just on the first episode alone, I'm like, this plot's already bonkers. I mean, I'm not... Actually, let me not say that here. I'm not gonna say that on stream. I gotta at least try to keep it PG-13. I will admit, I do like his suit. He is rocking the look. That rockabilly. He's like, I'm gonna check you all out first. Oh, I knew you were sketchy. I knew you were sketchy. I bet you were still in our data. I knew it. I knew it. I was like, who's this random chick? Oh, what? I knew it. I literally, the moment I saw her, and I was like, bro, I don't trust her. What? You were a spy. Let me not be rude to her. Let me not call her names. Which? Punk. You. Yeah.
What?
You go, Yuki. Don't do it.
Yeah.
He's trying to flirt her away.
Huh?
You wanna be my girl? I don't think she wants to sleep with you. No way. You go, Yuki! She said, absolutely not. Get out of my face, wannabe. I want to sing Smash Mouth so bad. Ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking down. Okay, never mind. Thank you for that information, IE. Yes, Sora. Cat's just like, I woke up from a nap, and I woke up from another nap, and you still aren't playing with me after my third nap. Nah, he's gonna throw you away at the earliest sign. As long as you're my number one, and then when she's not number one, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Yeah, Sora. Let's bounce. He's like, you will be mine. Okay, so we gotta keep Kuwabara away from Yuki here. Did Kuwabara ever have a first name? I know you. We have Yusuke Urameshi, with Urameshi being his last name. What was Kuwabara's first name? I don't know if we ever knew that. Was it Kazuma? I mean, I've seen Yu Hakusho like years ago. I just never knew what his first name was. Ta-ta. Ooh, we having a raid party. Hi, senpai. How was your stream? We just got talking to Kuwabara over here, the Club Venus dude. He's trying to get my Yuki-chan. Oh no, one hit KO'd. She's like, I think I threw up a little in my mouth. Are you ready for Sonic 3? Bro, there were so many announcements today, I'm not ready. That guy's more twisted than a pretzel. That is a great line. He's like, an interesting bunch you are. A lot of people keep thinking that, I don't know what's up with people thinking Amy's in the movie, and I'm like, why would Amy be in the movie? There's no purpose for her to be in the movie. You already got 4 CGI characters. Why would you add a 5th one that has no purpose? Like, how would you introduce... Because, like, technically, to the humans, Sonic's an alien. Tails is an alien. Knuckles is an alien. And I guess they're going to figure out Shadow's an experiment. Like, she's just supposed to pop up and just be like, Sonic-kun! And just, I'm another alien. I think they're going to go slightly different with the Shadow Maria thing. I don't know if they're going to shoot her. I'm gonna be really curious if they, Ooh, you know what they could do? They could pull a Last of Us, where they're escaping, and then you just hear a sound, and she just falls, and it's like that scene that you see in the trailer, where she's like laying down. You don't actually see like the bullet, but you just see her hurt, and I'm just gonna be like, oh. Hold on, there's people that ship Amy and Shadow, what? Sweet, 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 sweet. Actually, I don't know which one I like better, because Rouge also has some bop songs, too. Rouge makes no sense, either. I doubt they'll put Rouge in there. I know that she works for Gun, but... Like, how are you supposed to explain these animal-like creatures on Earth? So it's a crack shipping. That's what I like to call it, a crack shipping. First, okay, hold on. Let me compose myself. First of all, okay, let me get my thoughts together so I don't turn this into a tangent. First of all, as a huge Sonic fan since the '90s, first of all. And I'm gonna say this with honesty, chat. This is my honest opinion. Amy needs to get away from Sonic because that's not her man. Sally is Sonic's man. That is Sally's man. Okay, Amy, get away from him. I was team. You people have had recesses fights. You know, back in the day, which one was better, in Secret Backstreet Boys or Twilight or Harry Potter? I was Team Sally, okay? Team Sally is all the way. Okay, I know there's some people who are Team Amy and Sonic. I'm Team Sonic and Sally, alright? Because I grew up with the Saturday... I grew up with the Saturday morning cartoon shows, okay? And Sally did not... Sally was not pulling up with Sonic shit, okay? If Sonic did something stupid, Sally was putting him in his place. She was like, you will not do something stupid. I know you're going to do something stupid. I'm ordering you to not do something stupid. And he does something stupid anyway. And she's just like, oh my god, why? You actually be sitting... Really... There's a season, unofficial season 3 of Saturday Morning Cartoons. There's literally this big project of people who... It's been like this Kickstarter and all this other stuff. They actually are trying to revive Saturday Morning Cartoon. Or Saturday AM. There's actually like a season 3 where people are actually going back and animating a whole ass season in the style of Saturday AM. Look it up. Look up Saturday AM season 3. It's like a whole project people have been doing. Do not make me message you. I will, Jason Smooth. Don't make me. But yeah, I mean, there's different Sonics. There are different versions of Sonics, just like you have different versions of like Batman, different versions of Superman or Spider-Man or whatever. There's different versions of Sonic. So you have like the game Sonics, which doesn't really ship anybody with anybody. You know, doesn't ship them with anybody. The comics, I grew up with the comics, so the comics are kind of a special place in my heart, especially the Archie comics. Sonic was always shipped with somebody. There was actually literally a period where he was a gold digger. There was literally a period in the comic where he's dating, like, I think he dates, like, Sally. He dates Amy. He dates, I think, Fiona, who turns out to be a femme fatale. Dates Mina the Mongoose, who was basically an idol character. Bunny, which was probably the weirdest because she wound up marrying Antoine, and I'm just like, what is going on? But, hi, Sora, I know. Yes, child. Come here. Okay. But, yes, I always have shipped Sally with Sonic. Theoretically, they are canonical, because in the 25 Years Later arc, which technically we don't really talk about because he should not be named. He Ken Benders suck! Anyway, that guy, yeah. He ruined a lot of stuff with the comic. But technically, 25 years later, Sally and Sonic have kids and are married and etc., etc. Anyway, that's my tangent. I'm done. Because I can't talk about Ken Penders because I will shit on this guy from here to Sunday. Like, God, I've never seen such an idiot. I mean, I've probably seen worse idiots, but just... God, I cannot stand that man. I cannot stand that man. He's just... I can't. It legitimately makes me angry. Like, talking about him legit actually, like, boils my blood. Because he just ruined so many things with this franchise. Like, he took, like, what, 6 years or something to do some, like, his own echidna? Not echidna, echidna, where apparently they were alien race. And, like, one of the pages was literally just, like, Knuckles with his ass, like, sprayed out. And I'm like, bro, what is this? What is this comic? He's trying to sell this. This is his comic he wrote. I don't think it was Knuckles, but it was, like, one of the echidnas. And it's so dumb. I was like, you could have drew this character any other way to convey what you're trying to convey. But you decided to have them stomach down, ass up. Why? there's God, I hate that man. He's just ruined everything with that comic. He has just ruined the comic. Oh my god. I can't. Did you really just try to bring up Sonic Underground? How dare you? Ow. Yeah, and then you can't have the reason why we can't have Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, he's tried to lay claim to Sonic's parents. He tried to claim this idiot tried to say Knuckles was his creation. I'm like, sir, Knuckles is not your creation. The only positive thing I can say about Sonic Underground is it's still voiced by Jalil White. He was the only good thing about Sonic Underground. Otherwise, Sonic Underground was hot garbage. Yeah, no, Ken, this is... My last thing on Ken Penn is because, like I said, it's going to turn into a rant because I cannot stand this man. And it's very questionable of his character. Because... And I'm going to try to say this as cleanly as possible. But who the hell goes on Twitter and says he wanted to put a plotline in the comics, but got shot down from Sega? He said in Archie, he wanted to put a plotline in where essentially his OC fursona, so the skunk, I forgot the skunk's name, but the skunk, that was his OC character. Jeffrey, I think his name was Jeffrey. So, the character Jeffrey, which was not part of the Freedom Fighters, but I think he was part of another revolutionary group in the comic. He goes on Twitter and basically tries to hint in his arc saying that Sonic's fast, but Jeffrey's faster, and trying to convey that supposedly his fursona character slept with Sally before supposedly she had a relationship with Sonic. Mind you, chat, Sally is 16 in the comic. This character is like an adult. So you're openly admitted you wanted to basically have a grown-ass adult having relationships with a 16-year-old character in a Sonic comic. That's why your ass got fired. And you can literally look it up on Twitter. It's probably still somewhere on Twitter. He wanted to put that in the actual comic, and Sega was like, hell no. And then in addition, to add insult to injury, oh my god, there is a World War II poem about, like, it's like a Jewish World War II poem, like, first they came for blah blah blah, then they came for this, and you didn't stand up, blah blah blah, and then they came for me. He literally ripped that poem and changed it to the characters in the Sonic franchise. Whereas first they came for the echidnas, then they came for the foxes, then they came for the hedgehogs, and blah blah blah. And we're just like, sir, you are taking a World War II poem and trying to put it into a comic book. Like, there's a whole ass dissertation about all the nonsense this man did. And it's not good. Listen, I try not to rant, but literally he boils my blood. It's just the stupid stuff he does. Like, he wanted to literally blow up half the characters because he thought it would be edgy. Like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. I cannot with this man. He literally caused somebody to overdose in the comic. He made Charmy's cousin overdose because he ate an was it a laced LSD chili dog. If you don't believe me, look up the comics. It's not in the main comics, it's in the side stories. It's in one of the Knuckles comics. From like late 90s, early 2000s. Literally someone overdosed on a laced chili dog. I shit you not. He wrote the plot. Because I think it was Mello, because it wasn't Charmy. Charmy was his cousin. You, exactly. You found it. Thank you, chat. Isn't it weird? I can't. I really do try not to rant on this guy, but it's just it's so frustrating because I don't really read I read more manga than comic books. I don't really read too many Western comic books. It was one of my favorite comic books growing up. There was literally a comic book store nearby me growing up. And I remember like every like Saturday or Sunday I would go by and pick up the new issue. And yeah, Mello ingested a fatal amount of drug-laced chili dog sauce. Mello was returned home and seen off by his family. Yeah, it was officially published. It was published. Oh God. Okay, let me do some cavalry stuff to get my mind off this. Jesus Christ. Kim Penders is something. He's just something. I don't know what it is. It's something. Oh, God, it's Reddit. Oh, man. Yeah, the Sonic comic gets a little dark. Because he claims to have created Evil Sonic, which is redubbed Scourge, because he absorbed some emerald energy and then he turned himself green. And then he wrote a comic issue about Scourge possibly doing some, how can I keep this PG-13 without saying the actual word? Some unsavory things. Is the best way I can phrase it to some of the other female characters in Pender's comic. Not in the actual Sonic comic, but in his own novel. That was increasingly heavily frowned upon by the Sonic fandom. As you can tell, because it features very unsavory things. And then he tries to sell it as an NFT. And we're like, bro, you're literally just trying to sell you're trying to sell recolored Sonic. This is not DeviantArt. Here's my OC Sonic character. His name's Scourge. It's Sonic Chew and all this other stuff. Yeah, no, he can piss off and pound sand for all I care. Hate that dude. He just writes inappropriate stuff for, like, characters that used to belong to the Sonic franchise, and he just was like, I'm gonna do whatever I feel like it. That was issue... I think that was an issue. Yeah, Archie was kind of doing their own things. Yeah, there was some wild nonsense. I'm not thinking of issue. I'm thinking of issue 174, but that was for Antoine's wedding. Yeah, there is definitely a difference between Japanese Sonic and American Sonic, especially in the 90s and early 2000s. Oh, Jesus. Bro, talking about Penders just like drained my energy. But homeboy got issues. Homeboy got a lot of issues. Oh, you weren't feeling too hot. Let's give the new girl some love. Oh God, I'm just shaking my head. How horrible the whole situation was. And it didn't help that Sega just dropped the ball. Because they should have won their case. Literally everything was going for them. But they couldn't find the proper documentation. So therefore they lost their case. Because they didn't have the... It's essentially... Pender sued Archie Comics, Sonic Comics. Because supposedly they were still using... I guess they were using characters he created in the... comic, which majority of them were like the echidnas. So he's like, you can't use the echidnas anymore. You can't use this character. You can't do that. Blah blah blah. So then he sued them about like contract things. But Sega was like, no. These characters are ours. But they couldn't find the right paperwork. Exactly. And then they shot themselves in the foot because they couldn't do the right paperwork. So then they had to reboot the comic. And he had that Worlds Apart Mega Man crossover. And then everyone in the world doesn't remember what happened. Except for Sonic. He kind of... Actually, Sonic, I think, Sonic had a Persona 2 thing. Everyone else forgot. And he's the only one who remembers what the old world was like. And everyone doesn't remember. That's how somebody explained Persona 2 to me. Like, one of the characters doesn't remember... Or remembers what the old world was like. And whatever. Yeah, literally couldn't find... That's legitimately what happened. They couldn't find the right paperwork, and that's why they lost the case. They misplaced the paperwork. They misplaced his contract paperwork. So they couldn't prove anything. Yeah, it literally is basically the best way I can explain what happened to Sonic. He remembers everything pre-reboot, but everybody else, like every other character, doesn't remember a thing in the new reboot. He's the only one who remembers. Which is wild. And then, basically, so many things that changed around. Like, Uncle Chuck wasn't even his uncle anymore, and I was like, how can you not make Uncle Chuck his uncle? He's Uncle Chuck. They're like, yeah, Uncle Chuck isn't Uncle Chuck anymore. He's just Chuck. And I'm like, who's Chuck? Oh, God. And then it got canceled because it wasn't doing very good anymore because nobody liked the direction it was in. And then I think it stopped at issue 290. We almost got to 300 comics. And then it died. And I'm kind of mad. Because I generally like the cast of Archie comic. Because it was the same cast as the Saturday morning cartoons. Like, they basically kind of shared the same cast. Because you had Antoine, Rotor, Tails, Bunny, Sally, and then Sonic. And they were the Freedom Fighters. Chuck Green. No, just Uncle Chuck. They even got rid of the dog. And I'm mad about that. How dare you get rid of the dog?
Hi.
And then they got rid of Elias, who was Sally's brother turned king, because I think their king got killed. King Acorn. That was her last name, Sally Acorn. King Acorn. I forgot how King Acorn died. I think he just died from sickness. I think they were like, okay, he's gonna croak. And then, like, the brother's gonna take over.
Hi.
And then Rotor was, like,
それじゃあ
the engineer, along with Tails. Like, they would just build shit. And then, but Bunny, I feel like Bunny was like, what was that X-Men character? Rouge? Am I thinking of Rouge from X-Men? Rouge? She had like a southern twang. Because Bunny had a southern twang. Bunny had a southern accent. She kind of yeah, Bunny kind of reminded me of Rouge, because she was like, just kind of. Yeah, because she had a southern accent, because she always be like, she's like, what you want to do, honey? And we're like, what? And then, because she got half roboticized, like her bottom half was like roboticized. It's like, I think her bottom half and like her arm, like one of her arms was roboticized.
はい。私、休みの日はですね。
And she was like, I'm
一
still
人で
me.
ブラブラお買い物したり、お家で映画見たりしてます。
なるほどな
And then she eventually got married to Antoine, which I was like, out of all the people, Antoine? like it was a Goldberg moment, like, Goldberg? Antoine? I mean, to be fair, Antoine had a glow up, so I can't blame the man. That's probably why they got together. She had a southern twang and he had a French twang. Like, she had that Louisiana twang and he had like a French twang, so hey, close enough.
一人で過ごすのがほとんどですね。気楽ですし、私一人で行動するのがあまり苦にならないタイプなんです。そうそう。あと、美味しいご飯屋さんを発掘したりとかもします
Great
ね。
restaurants.
私、結構いい
Yeah,
お店とか知ってるんですよ。
Antoine was like that character that was like the scaredy cat. Like, he didn't want to do anything. He was always terrified. And then he eventually had a glow up. What kind of cuisine do you want to go to? Trying to figure out if I want circle or triangle. I don't have a dialogue option. That sucks. Anyway, what kind of cuisine?
そうや
私はトルコ料理が好きです
Like
ね。
Turkish food. I feel like I should have gone with I want to go together, but it's fine.
ケバブって知って ってます？
Ooh, a kebab is great.
まだ巷では流行ってないんですけど、私あれが大好き
Especially
なんで
shish
す。
kebab. Oh my god. And smother in sauce. Oh. It's meat on a stick.
そういう真島さんは休日どんなことされてるんですか？
え
Hi, senpai. I'm trying to distract myself from Ken Penders. I can't even say his name right. I'm so bad. I kind of want to dig up my Sonic comics after this and reread some of them.
頑張ってる人見ると
Some of my favorite
尊敬
issues.
しちゃいます。
Because I know it's Sonic, but sometimes, like, it will get so serious for dumb reasons. They're like, you killed Tommy! They're like, I did. Tommy's a robot now. And they're like, Tommy's dead. And they're like, what happened to Tommy? It's like Tommy the Turtle. That actually was his name, Tommy the Turtle. And they were like, Tommy's dead. I'm just gonna ignore that one comment. I'm just gonna... I know what I said. Don't make me mute you for 10 seconds.
本当ですか？真島さんがもっともっと元気にお仕事できるように私が癒す。そうだ、真島さんはもし私が彼女だったらどうやって癒してほしいですか？
If I was your girlfriend, how would you want me to take care of you?
そうやな。
I wanna be your girl. Let's be by my side.
それじゃあ私何もやることないじゃないですか。でも私が彼女だったらもっと彼氏になんかしてあげたいけどな。
I don't think I got that right. Nope, I didn't get that right. I should have gone massage.
何が知りたいですか？
I gotta remember she's a little bit different than Yuki. So I can't give Yuki like answers.
得意なことか。なんだろう。
そうか。
Oh, hey! Man, I haven't seen... What's up, Bert? Man, I have not seen you in so long.
Ah, 今真島さんはお客さんなんですから支配人みたいなこと言っちゃダメですよ。
I'm not even paying attention.
そう。
But hey, she still liked it, so can't complain.
これからもここで頑張っていきますね、真島さん。
ああ。それじゃあ。
Ah, how have you been though?
苦手なことか。悪口とかですかね。
Like bad mountain. Interesting.
私人の悪口を聞くのが好きじゃなくて、 聞いてるだけで落ち込んじゃうんですよ。
なるほどな。
この業界特にそういうの多いじゃないですか。たまになんでそんなこと言うんだろうって落ち込んじゃう時。
うん。
See, just ignore them. Drama screens are trash. Yeah, I actually didn't even hear about the Capcom collection until a coworker of mine DM'd me, and they were like, "Yo, we're getting more fighting games," and I was like, "What?" And then he sent me the video of the Fighting Game Collection Volume 2, and I was like, "Oh shit." So I got Marvel's Capcom, I got Castlevania collection, and then there's another fighting game collection. Yes! So I want square, do I want circle? What's this?
Majima-san, それ立派な
Ah! I messed up.
すまん。
冗談ですよ。大丈夫です。
そうか。
I should have picked the other one. Just ignore them. I am doing horrible. No, I was working. That's why. CBS one. What was CBS? Oh, Capcom. I'm so used to people just putting in Capcom versus SNK. Because every time I kept seeing CBS in the chat, I was like, the medical place? That's why I was so confused. I was like, what? I sucked at this lesson. I got like normal lesson. I'm just glad Power Stone, I can play it on something other than Dreamcast. Though I kind of want like a full-on remake, but that's fine. We're getting prescriptions with our Capcom now. That's funny. Okay, I think we'll roll with this. And we'll do one more of these, and then next time we'll actually get some plotting. I promise, people. I promise. Yeah, me complaining and bitching about Fender stole some time.
いらっしゃいませ。
いらっしゃいませ。
どうもどうも。
いらっしゃい。
べっぴんさんやな。
Old lady knows how to party.
ようこそ参
また来ちゃったよ。
どうぞこちら。
盛り上がってきたわ。
ようこそサンシャイン。
美人だな。
お願いします。
ごゆっくりゲストクラス
助かりました嬉しいですね
Ah!
レディースクラス
助かったわ
Listen, sometimes I get off track. It happens.
ありがとうございます
でしたね
And then we were talking about plot and anime and
い
plot.
らっしゃいますどうぞこちらご延長はいかがでしょうありがとうございました
ありがとうございます
楽しいな
盛り上がりましょう
面白いね君
嬉しいですはーいお願いし
いらっしゃいま
Oh,
ま
oh,
た来ちゃったよ
hold on.
メニューに
ます助かりました
Oh, am I finally gonna see eyes? Okay.
失礼します
Because I'm only seeing Yuki's.
こちらになります失礼いたしました
Oh, same animation. Okay. Literally same thing.
ほんまありがとうめっちゃ嬉しいありがとうござい
か
ま
わいいな
すありがとうございます
ようこそごゆっくりどうぞご延長はいかがでしょうありがとうございます
めっちゃ嬉しい
楽しいよ
Not crazy about anybody, but okay.
ようこそ参戦
ピンとこないな
But I bet you if I hit you with one of these, you'll be in a much better mood.
ございます
楽しいよ
ほんまありがとうほんまありがとう
かわいい盛り上がるね
サンシャインめっちゃ嬉しい
いいねいいね
お願いしますお願いします
ありがとうございます
I have, and sometimes it hasn't worked.
ありがとうございました
He's in. He's still not very happy.
ようこそ
また来
どうぞ
たで雨てんのか
Oh,
サービスいたしますので
he's not happy.
お願いします
こちらになります
わかりました
Because there's been times where they want a long session, I tried to expand, and they were like, no.
最高だよ
盛り上がって素敵ですね
Is there anyone else I can give him? No.
盛り上がるね
おおきにねおおきにね
ようこそ
どうもどうも
どうぞご延長はいかがでしょうありがとうございました
Yeah, he was not very happy.
かわいいね
お待たせしまし
か
た
わいいな
嬉しいですおおきにねおおきにね
ご延長はいかがでしょうありがとうございますようこそどうぞこちら
Aha! Aha! There we go.
ありがとうございました
お願いしますありがとうございます
ゲストクラス
助かりました
That bro looks like Yakuza. Bro, he just doesn't want anybody.
いらっしゃいませ
盛り上がってきたわ
お願いします
どうも
ごゆっくりメニューに
頼りにしてますめっちゃ嬉しい りがとうございます。嬉しいです。ほんまありがとう。
いらっしゃい。
ありがとうございます。
今するで。
めっちゃ嬉しい。よろしくお願いします。
すごいタイプだよ。
ほんまありがとう。お願いします。お願いします。
また来ちゃったよ。
こちらになります。
とうマジマさん。めっちゃ嬉しい。嬉しい。
ご延長はいかがでしょ
延長で。
う。ご延長ありがとうございます。
お願いします。
今するで。
Bro, you got like 10 seconds.
ほんまありがとう。
あ、
盛り上がってきたわ。
ありがとうございます。
お気に入り。嬉しいです。ほんまありがとう。
okay, not as good as previously, but I'll take it. But hey, not bad at Tsuko. You're supposed to be platinum. Why are you struggling?
ありがとうございました。
Yay. Yeah, we're gonna save that for next time. Whenever the next time is, because we're probably actually gonna do plot. We're gonna leave. We had literally 2 days of just club work. And shakedown. Alright, let's go this way. There's a safe point. So people want to fight me before I get to the safe point.
やるんか。
Oh, that's right. That was a game, wasn't it? Crap. Is that the one with the 3 people and it looked like medieval? Not medieval. Wasn't it a Square Enix game? Okay. Okay, I just wanted to use the telephone. Yeah, I think when it launched, people were like, okay, it was fine for a month, and then people abandoned it. People were like, yeah, we're not using this. And then it died, I think, in a year. But it was like a hype game for a little bit, and then people were like, who cares? That's funny. Yes, I know, Duolingo. You want me to practice. I have not practiced today. I have time. Oh, not my bag. Where'd my cat go? Oh, he's knocked out. Probably because I actually gave him one of his good treats. I ran out like a while ago, and I was like, let me go to the store and actually buy him like the treat he likes. So yeah. So he was a good kitty. He didn't disturb me for only for a little bit. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. So we'll be back tomorrow. Finally, we'll be returning with Star Wars. Jedi Fallen Order. I have not played this game in like a month, and I have to go face a boss fight right off the bat. So this should be fun. Yeah, he basically like, oh, mom's giving me the good stuff again. Listen, I had to wait. Like I had an empty box of the good stuff for a while, and then I was like, let me go out and buy some more. So now he's like, I'm satisfied. But yeah, so we'll be back with tomorrow with more Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I'm gonna try to see if we can get more progress with that game, and then eventually start getting progress with Yakuza. Saturday we'll be back with more 13 Sentinels. I better not have anyone else in my house. Everyone's just crashed in my house. What happened? Ah, thank you for the follow. Everyone's just up in my house in that game, but hopefully we try to make more sense out of it. So I mean, I will admit I am a little intrigued. It has hooked me. I am curious of what happens next. So that's a good part. The gameplay doesn't seem too difficult. It seems simple. And most of it's dialogue, so not too complicated. So yeah, as always, once again, thank you for the raid, Senpai, aka Balaam Soldier. If you have not checked her out, I feel so bad because I normally do better at my shoutouts. If you have not checked out Balaam Soldier, do check out her channel. She is awesome. She's a good friend of mine. She also does Yakuza stuff. I think you also do, was it Dead by Daylight? I've seen you play. You do Dead by Daylight. I think I'm also figuring. Hang on, figuring another shout out. Make sure I think I got this right. Yay! Got it. Figured it out. Also check out Drake's channel as well. He is also a fellow friend. I think you're doing Monster Hunter. I've seen you do Monster Hunter. He does a little bit of Street Fighter as well, and I think Mega Man. So, if you have not checked him out, give him a like, give him a follow. They're pretty cool people. And yeah. Oh, he's doing Mega Man tomorrow. And I think he does like Monster Hunter on Fridays. And you normally stream, I believe, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So yeah, so give him some follow, and all that jazz. And as always, guys, please make sure to take care of your mental health, take care of your physical health, stay hydrated, drink that water, take your medicine. If you have not taken your medicine, this is your reminder. If you weren't having the greatest of days, I hope I was able to entertain you for a little bit. I hope your day gets better, I hope your week gets better, I hope things get better for you in general, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody stay safe. Bye.